Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson decided to outdo himself this week by kissing Donald Trump's ass in what might be one of the most embarrassing ways humanly possible. Mike Johnson got on Twitter this week and proclaimed that Donald Trump should be given the Nobel Peace Prize for unleashing American troops against his own people. Here is what Johnson said. There are many reasons why President Trump deserves the Nobel Peace Prize, but 11 straight days with 0 murders in Washington, D.C. might top the list. Safer streets, stronger communities. America is back. So at a time when we have the President of the United States suggesting maybe he's going to become a dictator, talking about canceling elections, using the military against his own people. And yes, those are all things that have happened within the last week, folks. Mike Johnson is out there not speaking out against it, not talking to Trump behind the scenes, trying to get him to tone it down a little bit. Mike Johnson is out there cheering it on like a child watching a parade. The greatest day of his life. No murders in D.C. for 11 days. And if that is the case, then that means we can trust the crime statistics coming from the DC police, which Trump says we can't trust it. So I don't know if we're allowed to believe that or not based on Donald Trump's own logic. But DC was already experiencing a drop in violent crime. Homicides were already down. You can't go into a place where crime is actually under control and then proclaim that you were a great success when crimes don't happen. Because they already weren't happening. You were lying about it to begin with to test out your little, dictator phase 2 plan. LA was phase 1, DC was phase 2. So that's what this is. You want to talk about the real places that are out of control crime? Listen to this. Last night, I got on my local news website, which I rarely ever do because I hate the local news. Anyway, 3 different people murdered in my hometown yesterday. 3! Several others killed in traffic accidents as well. So we got like 5, 6 different people that were alive yesterday morning that are now dead. It's a red state. It's a red city, right? But no, you don't hear about those crimes, right? You don't hear about the 2 guys from my hometown that actually just got arrested for converting pistols into machine guns, because that also happened. No, you don't hear about that because it's a red city and a red state in one of the reddest parts of Florida. But DC, an area where the crime is going down, but it's run by Democrats. Oh God, that's horrible. Chicago, run by Democrats. They're horrible. Baltimore, same thing. New York City, same thing. LA, same thing. You get the point. You want to find the real crime? You want to see the areas where we actually do need some kind of help to stop the killing? Go to red states where the crime rates are significantly higher than the blue states. I think 7 out of the top 10 most crime-ridden cities in the United States are all in red states, including the top ones. But if this were about crime, that's where we would see, Trump deploying these forces. Not that that would make it okay. But it's not about crime. It's about vengeance. It's about punishing these people that he claims are running sanctuary cities. And that's why we're seeing this happen. And that's why Mike Johnson is cheering it on. Mike Johnson is from Louisiana. Holy hell, you want to talk about crime? Look at the stats from the whole state of Louisiana. Yeah, far worse than anything DC could ever experience, ever. But again, it's not actually about crime. It's about control. And it's about becoming an authoritarian leader. And Mike Johnson, with his little suck up here, wants to make sure that he's on Trump's good side so he doesn't wind up in one of those concentration camps in the future. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.